We're Jake and Emily, the two roaming souls. We travel full-time in our camper van, and this week we're exploring Death Valley National Park. So come along to see what adventures we find next. Alright, so we just pulled into Death Valley and we're gonna go grab a campsite because sometimes they can be kind of competitive around national parks. So we gotta drive a mile up this road and that's where they allow camping, and then set up camp, and then we'll go on some cool hikes.
The road is a little bumpy.
Just got to this campsite. It's rocky, but welcome to Death Valley. Putting the shower out. Hopefully it's warm enough later to take a shower. But now we're gonna check our Wi-Fi booster, or cell signal booster.
Yeah, we have 3 bars, 3G, so hopefully the booster will like boost it up so that we can get like decent internet.
Yeah, we're gonna test it out. Emily's not really great at sitting put when we don't have internet because she's like, gotta get work done on the blog, and she's right. What's great about Death Valley? November 17th, 77 degrees. All right, so they had like limited visitor center open, so we were able to get a park map, which is nice. And remember we showed you 77 degrees, it went up 2 degrees in that like 3 minutes it took us to go to the bathroom and get a map.
It's getting hot quick.
Woo! All right, we are out of water, so we're filling up at the free water fill station here at the park. And then we're gonna go over to Golden Canyon and do some hiking. It's gonna be really cool. Welcome to Golden Canyon. Look at this really colorful rock. You can tell that it's a rock because of the way that it is. All right, we made it to the Red Cathedral. It's
Pretty tall.
yeah, it's a cool little natural amphitheater, and the little slot to get in here was pretty cool too. Echo! So on this hike, it's just kind of a wash, and we were looking left and right and exploring some side canyons. And this is pretty cool. And now that I've turned around, that way is cool too.
Sick. Alright, so we just got done doing, what's it called? Red Canyon?
No, Golden Canyon.
I always mix that up. We've done a lot of canyons, so really cool area. So many like side canyons you can adventure down.
And now we're going to Zabriskie Point for sunset.
Yeah, we're excited.
We made it out to Zabriskie Point for sunset. And it's awesome. We're still really warm out here, which is nice.
It's my favorite.
people around. Like there was people hiking way over there and we could hear them from 500 yards away. Anyway, the sunset clouds are really popping over that direction.
But not the direction we're looking.
I know we're waiting for our turn, but I don't think it's coming. So that was a beautiful spot, but we didn't quite.
Somehow didn't pop where we wanted it to pop.
But don't worry, we'll be back at it tomorrow. So last night in the van was definitely the hottest night we've ever had.
Yeah.
It was
84 in here when we were going to bed.
And like we got in the van and we were doing like our evening whatever, and the temperature was going up. Like it was like 80, 81, 82. And I was like, I don't know, this is gonna be a hot night. So we like took most of the window covers down, opened the windows, took the comforter off. And I basically slept with just a sheet the whole night, and it was extremely hot, but we got through.
I loved it. I hate being cold.
Yeah. No, I like to be all snuggled up a little bit, at least.
Alright, so today is kind of just like a touristy day. We went to an old mine, and now we are headed towards a ghost town called Rhyolite, so we're gonna check it out. Hopefully no spooky ghosts scare us. Just kidding. What's the ghost town?
We went to Rhyolite Ghost Town in Nevada.
It's just right outside the park, but
Yeah, it was. I thought it was going to be cooler, but we also did get cell service, which we haven't had for a couple days, so that was nice. Got a little work done. And then this evening we're heading up to Dante's View, which is an amazing spot up on the mountains looking over all of Death Valley, so it should be really cool. But it's really windy.
it's extremely windy today,
So hopefully it dies down, but the view will be cool either way.
yeah. Found a little bit of solitude where it's like not quite as windy, and we are hoping for a really good sunset. I think this is the spot.
So Death Valley is incredible because down here at the valley floor it's minus 282 feet below sea level, and then those peaks that we're looking at right across, there's one over there that's 11,000 feet tall. That's just a crazy elevation change that makes this valley just enormous.
All right, so we woke up at 5 this morning to watch a sunrise at Badwater Basin.
This is the lowest point in the park. It's 280 and 82 feet below sea level.
Yeah, and last night when we were up on Dante's view, we actually could like see down here. But it should be pretty cool. A nice hot cup of coffee before coming out here because one of my favorite things to do is enjoy it with a nice view.
So that was a beautiful sunrise at Badwater Basin, but we got a big day ahead. We are going to
Sidewinder Canyon,
which is a cool slot canyon. It's named after some snakes that live in this area. Hope we don't see any.
I'll die.
And then we're gonna go to Artist Palette, which is a cool spot with like teal colored rocks.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really cool. And then we're gonna go to Mesquite Sand Dunes and then finish the day at the Ubehebe crater. I think that's how you say it. But it's gonna be a big day. Let's go. Did you hear that?
it was crazy.
What was that noise? It sounded like loud, like it was not like something small.
Yeah, like what is that?
It's like
a bunch of like rocks falling. So it's like kind of quiet in here, and I like kind of kept hearing some noises. I was like, what is that like loud noise of like, it almost seemed like rocks were kind of like shuffling. And we look up and there's some, what are those called? Are they like mountain goats?
They're like the...
Okay.
We'll tell you about it.
That was so cool. That was so cool.
Whoa! That was
awesome.
That was really, really cool. They came over to the edge to check us out. And they were like, we don't like the look of these two. So
At first I was like, are they coming to get us?
I know, they came right down into the little gully that we're in and then ran up the other side.
But that was really cool.
Yeah, that's one of those experiences that's just really cool out with wild animals.
There's some sneaky elevation on this hike, and we were definitely prepared to be kind of cold because it's like a canyon, and we just watched the sunset, so we had like a few layers on. But
Yeah, we thought we'd be in the shade, but coming up this canyon, you're like getting blasted right in the face with sun.
so Jake's already shirtless here at 8:30 in the morning.
And it's soft sand too, so it's like a
Working extra hard.
triple whammy, sweating. Okay, I think now we found a real slot canyon.
Yeah, I think we went down the wrong thing first.
Or, I don't know. There's not a ton of information about this hike, but this one looks pretty cool.
Real slotty.
Let's go in there.
Pretty dark in here.
Yeah, it's really dark, but this is impressive. Whoa, it's like a whole nother world in there. You could lose your mind for hours.
It was really long too.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, and windy. But we got some great photos, I hope.
All right, so we just checked out Sidewinder Canyon. Luckily, there were no Sidewinder snakes.
And now we're headed to Artist's Palette.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one because the colors should be amazing.
Yeah, just like Emily's shirt.
When the light's shining through, all I see is you. It's all I really need. Just a moment with you.
So this is called Artist's Palette, but it really reminds me of ice cream. There's like the brown, which is the chocolate. There's the white, which is the vanilla. There's the pink, that's the strawberry, which can basically be thrown out. And there's like a teal, which is the mint. That's all you need, right? Where's the cookie dough?
Mom and Dad, if you were watching, I am sorry I was not wearing a helmet. Kids,
I was also scared for him. I did not like that.
Emily did not approve. Kids, if you're watching, gotta wear a helmet for stuff like that. I 1000% should have had a helmet on, but we live in a van and a helmet didn't quite make the cut. All right, we're finishing up Artist's Drive and Artist's Palette. That skateboarding was something that dreams are made of. Pretty new pavement, so it was smooth as butter, and can't argue with all downhill and really nice views around. Plus you get a nice follow car too, which is good. So we're heading down back into the valley, and then we're gonna head over to the visitor center, get some more water because it's free, and then go to the sand dunes. We were really trying to avoid having to fill up gas here because it's $3.71 per gallon.
So we made it to the Mesquite sand dunes. We thought it was maybe gonna be scorching hot, but there's actually a nice breeze and it's not like making the sand blow, so it's pretty nice.
We just got to the Ubehebe crater, and pictures do not do it justice. It is huge and very deep. All right, Emily and I are sitting at the top of Ubehebe crater having some cheese and crackers. And we got blankets on. Real comfortable this evening. And just in time for the sunset show. So this is kind of how the evenings go sometimes. I'm editing the photos from the day, 372 photos, but I usually end up deleting like half of them, so that saves some time. And Emily is feeling a groove, and she's gonna start writing a blog post about Ultimate Guide to
Death Valley.
Yeah, and then we're gonna make some pizza for dinner. It's only 5:41, but it's dark out because it's winter.
Ridiculous. We started pulling into the campground and we were like, maybe we should like turn the lights down really low and like not like wake anyone, and then we were like, wait, people haven't even eaten dinner yet. So.
Yeah, we found a campsite. We had to pay for it, but it's okay. It was pretty convenient. It was like 15 minutes from the crater.
Yeah, and like an hour to like the next one, so.
But we've had a great time here at Death Valley. We're gonna head out of the park tomorrow. We might stop at a few things on our way out. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, so this morning we are doing a little bit of much needed maintenance on our sink. You're supposed to like clean them out with like bleach water like every few months, but we're never really in a place where we like can just fill water freely and then like get rid of it. But this campground has flush toilets and like a sink that you can use and free water. So what not a better place, especially because we paid for this campground. So we're gonna do that. All right, so we did our morning chores, we got back on the road, and now we are at Mosaic Canyon, which the first like, what is it, quarter mile is supposed to be like the coolest part of the slot. So that's exciting. We're gonna go check that out.
Remember when we were gonna shower like 2 days ago? And now it's cloudy.
Smelly people we are. All right, not gonna lie, after we finished our chores and we were like heading out of the park, Jake brought up like, do you want to do Mosaic Canyon? Morale was pretty low. Both of us were like, but we decided to do it anyway, and it was pretty epic. It was really, really beautiful. Yeah, we've been in lots of slot canyons, but Death Valley is still showing us some really unique ones. They're cool. Yeah, and morale is up, so we're gonna go do another hike. All right, we are on to our final hike in Death Valley called Darwin Falls. Yeah, and I know what you're thinking. A waterfall in the middle of the driest like place in the country, but apparently it's gonna be sweet. So yeah, and it flows year round, so we don't have to worry about it being completely dry when we get there. Yeah, it's a short little 2-mile hike, so let's go. You can hear the falls. We must be getting close. All right, we've gotten super lucky. There's been nobody here while we've been at the falls, and it's really beautiful. Amazing diamond in the rough to find all this green vegetation and a year-round flowing waterfall in one of the driest, hottest places in the country. Yeah, we can finally see green and like trees and stuff once again, instead of in Death Valley where it's mainly rock and sand. I think this is the first trees I've seen in
3-4 days.
But thank you for coming along on another Two Roaming Souls adventure. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more adventure content.
Catch you in the next one.